Hello, it's Suzanne from Suzanne Scarrow Live here. I wanted to talk to you today about breaking the chains of past unhealthy relationships, breaking those old patterns that will always bring you grief. So if you are someone who's either in a relationship, a love relationship, or if you are looking for a love relationship, it's really important, either way, that you clear whatever it is that you've experienced in the past if it's had an impact on you. So, for example, let's take one of the worst case scenarios. If you have been cheated on, you need to be clear of the hurt of that before you can move into a healthy relationship with your new partner. So the way to do that is this tapping process where you would identify whatever it is, the hurt, the trauma, and you would name it and choose the worst moment of it and tap it and clear it. So for example, just tap along with me here. First of all, identify the event that happened in your life that caused you the most distress in your relationship. And I'm going to use the word hurt as we tap along, but you might use a different word. You might use anger, you might use sadness, whatever it is that you use, that's okay. But tap along with me. So on the karate chop, this is a way to clear any negative emotion, any emotion that causes you distress. So even though that really hurt, so we're thinking about a particular moment in time, even though that really hurt, I choose to accept myself anyway. Even though that really hurt, I choose to accept myself. And you might be able to say, I choose to love and forgive myself. And even though it's harder to forgive that other person, I want to find a way to let this go. Even though that really hurt, I choose to accept myself anyway. Then you tap on the crown. So these are the tapping points that we use. Just on the crown here, tapping there with about 3 or 4 fingers and say, it really hurt, or whatever your words are. Eyebrow, right where the hair starts to grow on the eyebrow, it really hurt. Outside corner of the eye, right in the corner, that really hurt. Under your eye now, so it's under the pupil, that really hurt. Under the nose, that really hurt. Under the lip, in the dip in your chin, that really hurt. Collarbone, this knobbly bone here, that really hurt. Under your arm, it's about 4 inches down from the armpit, that really hurt. On the wrist now, that's 3 fingers back from where the hand joins on, that really hurt. Karate, that really hurt. And crown, that really hurt. And then take a big breath. Now, what I didn't tell you to do was take a reading, sort of a measurement on the distress that you feel when you're remembering that event. But let's assume it was 10 out of 10 at the beginning. As we're doing the rounds of tapping, you should find that intensity reduces. So perhaps now it might be down to a 9 or an 8 or even a 7. And then you just keep tapping around in exactly the same way to clear that hurt. And you will find that you can clear it. You can clear any negative emotion, okay? Every negative emotion is caused by a disruption in the flow in your energy meridians. And so the tapping is just a vibration that straightens out those meridians and clears the blockage. And once the blockage is cleared, the emotion goes. And of course, once it's gone, you can't have it back. And I'm sure you don't want it back. But just going back to the original statement that I was making, you really need to be clear of all that old hurt before you can move into a healthy love relationship. Now that may well include clearing the hurt of watching your parents' relationship perhaps. That can have a big impact on you as well. So don't think that it's just your own relationship that you need to clear, your own versions of the relationship that you need to clear. You need to clear anything that has distressed you about love relationships if you are going to move into a healthy love relationship, if you're going to break those chains that hold you stuck in those negative patterns. Another important thing to remember is that every relationship that you've had is helping you refine what you want and what you don't want. So the experiences of your past do not define you. They have helped to refine what you want and what you don't want. And if you can remember that, you can imagine that you're actually on a pathway from not so great relationships perhaps to better and better and better and better and ideal, best, wonderful. So yes, those relationships are possible, but they're only possible if you're clear of all that hurt and pain from the past. That's the work that needs to be done. So good luck with that, and I will talk to you again tomorrow. Have a good night. Bye-bye.